Hi, I'm Caroline. Welcome to FYI Newsbyte. Here's what we found for your information this lunchtime. A night of fun turns to tragedy. 5 people are now confirmed dead and 140 injured after a storm ripped through a music festival in Belgium. A fierce thunderstorm mangled tents and pulled down trees and scaffolding at the Pukkelpop Festival. Around 60,000 people were at the 3-day event, which started on Thursday when the storm broke.
We were standing a little bit away from the shelter bit that was opposite the stage, and we were just dancing away, and then it caved in at the middle and people screamed and ran, and everyone was just running away.
All the canvas of the
it was all torn.
It was all ripped, and all the lights and
the big metal poles that were holding it just gone.
Independence Day marred by violence. At least 8 people have been killed in a suicide bomb attack at the British Council office in Kabul in Afghanistan. The blast occurred in the early hours of Afghan Independence Day, marking Afghanistan's full independence from Britain in 1919. Shaken yet again, a magnitude 6.8 quake has struck Japan's northeast coast, south of the massive quake in March. Japan's authorities issued a tsunami advisory, but it was later lifted. So far, there have been no reports of damage or injuries. We must take action. The UN Human Rights Chief has called for Syria to be referred to the International Criminal Court for alleged atrocities against protesters during the 5-month uprising. US President Barack Obama has already called on the Syrian president to step down.
Our enemies are working daily and scientifically in order to undermine the stability of Syria.
Some fear Assad is now being pushed into a dangerous corner.
He's got very little leeway, and he's run out of options, and he's been threatened now with going to the International Criminal Court. So this is a man who is out of options.
More violence in the Middle East, this time in Israel and Gaza. Israeli aircraft struck targets in Palestinian territory overnight. This morning, the damage was clear to see. Hamas officials say 2 children, aged 3 and 13, were killed. It follows yesterday's attack against Israelis that killed 8 people. It was supposed to promote goodwill during US Vice President Joe Biden's visit to China, but this basketball match descended into a brawl between the Chinese Army's team and the visiting Georgetown University team. Players punched each other and threw chairs, forcing play to end early. Check this out, a powerful dust storm swept across the Phoenix area of Arizona. A local forecaster measured the storm's winds at close to 45 miles an hour. Locals say the dust was so loud it sounded like a train. There have been several large dust storms in Arizona this summer. FYI is interactive. From your opinions to news you think we should be covering, we want to hear it all. FYI is available to you 24/7 online for all the information you need to know. Simply log on to tv3.ie/3e/FYI. Here you'll find the latest stories, video catch-ups, comments and the FYI blog. We're also available to you on Twitter and Facebook. Just log on to the website and hit the social networking shortcuts. Time now for a look at the funniest clips on the web. Here's our top 5. At number 5, it's like Superman's dad, getting by with a little help from a bottle. At 4, why balls and treadmills don't mix. In at 3 today, Taylor Swift has a Marilyn moment. At 2, it's neck and neck at the lead, but a late entrant is turning a few heads, including his own. Leave it to the pros, buddy. And at 1 today, one big man and a very tight target. A physics-defying pool move.
Head first?
What? Yeah, head first.
Oh my God.
Tune into FYI later for the newest downloads. We'll have more on the top stories, plus catch up on today's tech news with Claire, and Paul will be here with all the sport. We'll see you back here at 6, right here on 3E.